When is a ball fair? We talked about this a couple weeks ago, and our rule book very plainly in Rule 2 bullet points for us all of the criteria for a fair or for a foul ball, and essentially. The one I want to point out to you is this middle one that's bolded and underlined. And so a fair ball is a batted ball which is on or over fair ground when bounding to the outfield past first or third base. Okay, so let's dissect what does this mean? Bounding ball simply means a ball that has touched the ground. It is no longer in flight, okay? Past first or third base is simply going to mean where is the ball in relation to the front edge of that base. Okay. And if you haven't already guessed it yet, this is the wonderful fair foul call that surely you've seen because it did go viral. So let's take a look at this and see how this is fair or foul. And the replay is going to show again nice and slow-mo. That's really close. So I'm going to do a little diagram for us. And just so hopefully we can see a little bit better of how this comes to life. Okay. So first of all, a bounding ball is a ball that is, hits the ground. So the first bounce is right here towards home plate. That's where it is off the bat, immediately down to the home plate area. The ball then curves towards foul territory and then hits fouled ground right here. Okay. But the ball already touched once, so it's a bounding ball, and we're still in front of first base. And then the ball tails back over, and it appears to cross right on the line on third base, right on the front edge of this base. So this is a fair ball because once we have a bounding baseball, fair or foul is determined by the ball's location when it crosses the front edge of the base. And it could be third base or first base. That is the determining factor. And sometimes these baseballs have a lot of spin on them. They could hit the grass dirt cutout line and do a lot of bouncing. And so it's really important for us to slow down and see the whole play in this scenario. So I just want to highlight one more time for you where the contacts are. And sometimes you just have to connect the dots. So if we're just looking at points, here's the first bounce. Here's the second bounce. Okay. And then here's the third bounce right here. Those are the 3 points of where the baseball is. And they're not a straight line. We have a curve, and then we have a curve. And my hand can't draw that straight enough, but you get the idea in this. So this is a fair ball, even though it looks foul because, wow, it touched foul ground right before the base. So with that in mind, I want to see the play one more time and see if we can talk about a few other things and how this could apply to like 3 and 4 man. So bounding ball, it's there, slicing foul, touches the ground in foul territory, comes back, and it's actually gloved right there on the line. This doesn't the angle show you, but there's your first or your second hit bounding ball. It's foul, and then it comes back and it's right over the base on that front edge. This is a fair ball.